Hi, welcome to Bubba Rocks Media. This is my favorite time, the Rising Bands time. And I'm excited to have another new band that I've come across that are nailing it right now, and that is Rock Band from Hell. Thanks so much for joining me as well. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure.
And I had to get interviewing you guys because my algorithm knows me now, and it was Instagram where I found you. And it just kept coming up and coming up. And I was like, right, okay, I'll check out the band. And I checked you out, and I'm glad I did. And what I did notice as well was when I was doing some research on you guys, I did see a lot of comparisons to Green Day. And look, you know what? That's a great thing to be compared to, but I'm going to be a bit controversial. Classic me. But I actually think that you guys are a bit better than Green Day. And
thank you.
don't come for me, Green Day fans. I'm not a big Green Day fan. I like some of their songs. My son loves them, so he's going to kill me. But I do think that you sound better. And I'm curious, who are you guys fans of that has helped to create your current sound? And hopefully you don't say Green Day because that'll be awkward.
Okay, we grew up listening to Green Day and playing Green Day, so what can I say? Green Day, it is. No, I mean we also we listen to like bands like Iron Maiden and Led Zeppelin, of course.
Nice.
We're like classic rock dudes.
Yeah, we started playing Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and stuff. But then pop punk, American Pie movies, they like
Yeah. Then we found Blink 182 and Green Day, and boom, here we are.
Well, I still think you're better. So there you go. So I noticed as well that this year you got a new band member. And one of the things that I do a lot with is I get a lot of new bands messaging me, asking me to ask bands who are more experienced for advice. And one of the things that I'd love your take on is finding the right band lineup. Is it a chemistry? Is it an instant thing? Is it a gut feeling? Is there something where you just know when the right person is going to be in your band? Because this is something that new bands are actually struggling with, to find the person that is the right fit.
Yeah, I think it's all about the chemistry, Onni, our new member, he used to mix us live, like all of our shows, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before, and he has also been writing songs with us right from the beginning. And when Jere left us, like we knew already who we're gonna ask.
Yeah.
And we're doing pretty good with Onni, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually really good that you knew somebody and you already knew that they were going to be a fit. So it is obviously some form of gut feeling. So there you go, kids. Listen.
Yeah, but it's really hard to, I don't say it's hard to be in a band, but it's like me and Jani, we be playing together like
more than 20 years, I guess.
Yeah. Since we were
7 years old.
We started the school together when we were 6.
Yeah.
And then some years later we started to like.
Yeah, we were like, hey, let's be a band.
Yeah, we both.
Let's learn to play something.
Yes. We started to play instruments, and we had the moments we both played guitar, but then I jumped to the drums. My dad said, "You're never gonna be a drummer," because I never learned basic drum beat.
Yeah, and Mikko's dad was like, "You're gonna be the singer. You're gonna be the drummer." That's it. Here we are.
Well, it worked.
So we are like, we are stick together and like maybe playing like we had the band called Facelift, and when other band members, when we grew up, the other guys were like, we want to go to school and get a job and stuff and move another city and stuff, and we just wanted.
We were like, fuck it, we want to play rock and roll.
Yeah. And then like, yes, and it's really hard. Like it's like, I don't know how I can say it, but it's really hard. Like find the right person, like right dudes to your band. But me and Jani, we are stick together, and Onni was so close. Like we know we like if we have done like public searching for a new guitar player, I
Yeah.
think some people might be really interested. Like we want to join the Rock Band from Hell and stuff, but we wanted to take it like already in the family, like already in the band, like only like it's.
Did we even ask only with the set that you are going to be in a band right now?
Yeah, I just called him and like only you are joining our band.
Can you play guitar? No.
Yeah,
We don't care.
Yeah, we knew.
I mean, it just means though that knowing somebody is probably better than somebody completely coming in brand new. So that's actually really key. We're going to play a song now. And the first song that we're going to go with is You in Youth.
If I'm too young to be old or too old to be young, but I'll tell you.
And we're back. So this one I instantly like. This is how I knew I liked you guys as a band. Because if I instantly like a song, it's a pretty good indicator that I'm gonna like the rest of the songs. I don't have to listen loads. So that one had nostalgia for me, and also like all your songs have a bit of like 2000s nostalgia for me. Takes me right back. I love it. But what song for new fans listening and watching would you recommend for them to start with?
Love Me Till I Die.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's go with that. Agreed.
Perfect. Okay, look, this is a question I just love asking bands. I have fun with this one because you tend to get good wee stories from you. And I'll give you a bit of time to think about it because I'll tell you about mine. But it's the first time that you ever performed on stage. You could have been 5, you could have been 12, who knows? But it was the first time you got on stage where you realized, this is what I want to do. For me, I was very, very young. I was forced to go to dance lessons and I hated it because I wanted to learn karate. And they would push me onto the stage. I would cry. I hated it. So that was me never getting on stage again. But obviously something worked for you guys because you're performers. So can you remember what your first ever time on stage was?
Yes. It was sexy. Yeah. It was the best show we ever
2010.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, it was 2007 in a school.
Oh, true.
but like
the first kind of real show.
Yeah.
Was 2020, and it was amazing.
Yeah. There was
we fell for it right away.
Yeah, we were 15 years old, and there was teenagers, and it was some concert for young people, like school kids and stuff. It was like we were rock stars.
Yeah.
We was rock stars.
Yeah, and it was so scary. We were shaking before the show, and but right after the show, it was like that was so amazing feeling.
Yeah,
we just wanted to do it so much more, and
we started booking shows. Our dads was driving because we were underage, no driving license and stuff. We just asked about our family, who's dad gonna drive next weekend?
And we also we did some shows. We were traveling with the trains, and all our friends were carrying our stuff in a train, and it was crazy.
But it got you into it, and you just never looked back. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Whereas I was like, no, never getting on stage.
We did maybe 200 shows, or maybe before we turned 18, right?
Yeah.
We was underage, and we did so many shows with our we had band competitions and stuff, and people was like, "Whoa, you're animals," and young boys and stuff. But it's when you, like I said, it's really hard to be in a band when you grow up and do I want to do this? But me and Jani always hell yeah.
That's dedication. That's a lot of shows. Awesome. Kids, listen to this. Get practicing. Okay. What is, out of all your songs, your favorite one to perform live?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Maybe then some of our new.
It's getting dark.
Maybe
I would say Love Me Till I Die, but I think Mikko has a different one.
Yeah, maybe one of the new shows, because we just started our Finnish fall tour, and we've been playing our new songs from the new upcoming album, and we've been playing our old songs so many times already.
Yeah,
I love
true.
them, and they're really fun to play. All of them, what we picked to our live set. But yeah, maybe "Sex Is on Fire" is halftime beat, people jumping around. It's easy to.
It's easy for you to play. It's
Yeah,
not that fast.
Yes, yes.
You can like chill out.
And here you did mention that you've started this tour in Finland. I have a lot of Finnish followers as well as UK and US. Can you tell us what new fans can expect from a live show from you guys?
I would say a lot of energy.
Maybe why I never heard this band before.
Okay, that's true.
Yes.
It's the most reaction. Like we are playing in some city in Finland, or not so many people there, and one guy walking like after the show. What the hell? Oh, I never heard you before, and like you rock.
Oh,
That's
that's
like the
awesome.
yes.
Well, look, we're going to play another song. This time we are going with Cloud 9.
My pain grows. I keep calling you from the outside.
Once again, another catchy melody there with that one as well. And you guys are no strangers to performing. You've done a big tour actually with Blind Channel. And I always like to get a reality check for brand new bands who are starting out. They seem to have this idea, like a romantic idea, you know, of partying, and, you know, it's all exciting. But I've been to many gigs and many sound checks, things like that, and it can get boring. So have you guys any tips or a reality check for these kids on the boredom side? What do you do to prevent the boredom, or just to amuse yourselves during the waiting around phase?
I don't know. I think it's just like if you love what you're doing, that's all you're gonna need. You won't get bored.
There's always somebody to keep you laughing too, isn't there? Typically, there's a comedian around, usually. Someone funny.
This guy.
There we go.
Maybe.
Yay. We always need one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But it's crazy be on a tour. Like it's not for anybody. Like if you love what you're doing and you end up situation you are on a tour or doing shows like 8 hours from your home, and you know you are tired and stuff, you of course whoever you are you think like why I'm doing this. But it's some you know spirit animal speaking in your head like you love this.
Yeah, and I think that the moment that the feeling that you get when you play those shows, it's like that keeps you going.
Of course you have some like moments when you like think it like why, but you know most of the time it always like give the sign like why I'm doing and why we are doing this. After the show, when the show went good, people are smiling and like thank you. And but you know every band has a like bad shows feelings.
Yeah,
It doesn't depends the venue or but it's maybe it's some.
It can be hard if you if you get sick, like I think all of them did
Or just
many times.
Yeah, or the bad mood, you know.
Yeah, and I had one food poisoning during the tour. It was really hard, but we made it. Still alive.
Still going and still loving it. You'd mentioned earlier that you both played guitar when you first started, and then Mikko, you moved on to, was it drums? But I'm always curious because I'm actually learning guitar. It's bad times. I'm still on the one finger come as you are Nirvana levels, and it's not going well. But I'm not a natural. Did you find that when you picked up an instrument at all, did you realize that you were actually a natural with music in general?
What did you say?
Are you guys when you first picked up your instruments, right? When you first
Yeah.
started to learn music, did you find that you were naturally gifted with musical instruments?
Absolutely no.
This
No.
guy, he picked up the guitar. It was you were 10 years old, 10-year-old, yes.
Maybe, yeah.
And he played the Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin, the solo, like perfectly. He's insane guitar player. Like he got the gift. But me, what comes like when talking about me, I'm like, I've been playing drums. We have a picture at home when I'm maybe 3 or 4 year old. I'm sitting behind the drum kit, but still, watching those TikTok drummers, like, how they can do that. It's like you don't need to be like, like the best guitar player or best drummer or singer or something. You just do your own thing and don't let the bad influences get in your head. Like that's really makes you feel.
Yeah, and if you can't play, you can just play punk rock. Like,
Yes, that's the, yeah.
Oh,
But
well said.
like just enjoy what you do. Like these days, internet is full of like it's perfect out there, but they filmed those videos maybe so many times, like and you watch it like and you're like holy, like, but just like reality check, like if you like what you do, don't like let them go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
yeah,
I know
just
what
do
you
it.
mean. Absolutely. And it's just because sometimes kids, when they're picking up the guitar for the first time, they want to be a rock star, like their favorite rock star that they've seen, but they're struggling to get the hang of it. So it's nice to hear that people in bands, some take to it straight away and some need a bit more practice. So it is what it is.
You're never ready. That's the thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, like we learn every time we play, we learn something. But we are not teenagers anymore, so we also forget what we learned
Yeah.
at the same time. So it's like 50-50. But the pressure comes from the social media musician influencers. Like I respect them that they've been practicing, but also like
Oh.
blackout. But make
Yeah,
some
yeah.
like they make they makes mistakes as well. Like
True. Yeah, we're all human. The other thing I like to ask about is production. I know you guys do a lot of self-producing and you've also had producers work for you as well. Can you tell me any tools basically for these kids starting out that can help with self-production?
Yeah, I think maybe there is this software called GarageBand. It's like very easy to start with. It helps you to do a lot of things, and it's
you started with that, right?
Yeah.
Recording songs.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
and
that's true.
producing
That's true.
like
No, that's what
many
the
years
kids
ago.
Hmm.
Yeah. Any others, or is that the main one?
Sorry?
Is that the main one, or are there any others?
I think that's maybe the easiest one to start with. But
There was, of course, there's like there is so many of those softwares and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's like free, right?
yeah,
When you have some device, like, but it's
But I think that producing is pretty much like a playing. It like you learn when you start just doing it, and you'll find the right tools for you and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
YouTube is full of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
All right, well, we're going to play another song, and it's actually my favorite one, and it is Blood Moon.
You can have it all, not afraid of the dark. Take my hand and lead me away from the sun. You can have it all, I'm okay with being broke. I only want you.
I absolutely love that
Dance.
song. It's the one that stands out the most to me, and it's one of your newer songs, right? I'm just curious about the creation behind that one. just because I love it so much.
It was like I think that I made that song like in maybe one day. I just started playing some guitar and came up with that guitar riff, and then it didn't take too long when I just made a full song, and that's pretty much the the final production here. What we can hear in the song, I just made it in one day or one night, and that's it. Usually, I think the best ideas come like when you do everything like don't think too much and just play and make it. And I think you can hear that there's like that kind of energy that you don't try to overproduce it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. I've actually noticed that with quite a few bands that I've interviewed. The ones that I really like were the ones that were really quick to make. It's fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating. So I've got a wee fun question for you now. And this is, if you could take the band to any decade to perform, when would you go? Would you go back in time or would you go forward in time?
Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Maybe early 2000s
Yeah, I would say early 2000s, maybe too.
or 70s.
Or 70s. Yeah. Back to the Led Zeppelin kind of era.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah.
Nice. Good choices, actually. Nobody ever goes forward in time. That's interesting. Love that. Okay, look, you guys have done some covers. I am a fan of a good cover song. I like them to be, like stand true to the original, but also, you make it your own, and you guys have done that quite well. Is there a guilty pleasure band or song that you would absolutely love to do a cover of that you haven't as yet?
Oh yeah, Bryan Adams, Heaven. I would love to do that.
Which one? Is it Heaven, did you say?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
such a good song.
You,
Oh
you
my
have
God.
a good taste.
I do. That's such a good song. Okay, look, we're going to play another song, and this time it is one of your covers. It is So What.
So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I need you. Guess what?
And I would just love to, I'm curious, why did you choose that particular song? And was there pressure when you do a cover to do it justice?
Yeah, Mikko wanted to do that so badly, so maybe you can tell.
Yeah, I just, we just went to the studio and I told Jani, like, how about this song? Should we make a cover? Like, we just released our debut album and it was like almost Christmas time. Yeah. And our label, like, we are not releasing that song. Like, we are like, hell yeah, we're gonna release it. And we just maybe end of the year or just like
Something like that.
yeah, maybe it was almost the New Year's. We like, it was a few nights in the studio and the song was already done.
Yeah. And we released it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, it's actually really good. I liked it. So it worked. Good job.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But we have like what comes about guilty pleasures, we are still loving the, like 2010 club music, like like those Lady Gaga first first hits era, and like party rock anthem and stuff. Yeah. we love to we be doing actually the covers, but we never released them. Like many years ago with Jani, maybe we released them in someday, like accent Kylie and party rock anthem and
Nice.
like Hangover.
Yeah.
Love it. I like it when it's something not as expected as well, and then you cover it and it works. I think that's always a cool thing to do. Moving on as well, you guys are great songwriters, and I would love to know, is there anyone that you would like to compose a song with or for, like a dream person to do it with?
That's a hard one. No. No, no one.
There's bound to be someone.
I don't know. Maybe we just like I like to talk. Like I just maybe we got nothing done if we got the all-time favorite person, and we are scared of never meet your idol moments. So
Mm.
maybe we got nothing done.
It's true.
Just be cautious. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, like, what are you guys most proud of so far in your journey with the band?
For me, maybe it's releasing our debut album and the tour. Like it was tough, but it was so nice.
All blacked out again.
And we did maybe all the stuff we're doing together. Like
Yeah. I can agree to that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
maybe everything. Like this is process like therapy. It's just years go, and
Yeah.
and we're still doing this. Like it's fun.
And the journey itself as well, I suppose, is always the best part.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You always
Yeah.
think like when you are ready, when you are like band that everybody can take you like seriously and stuff, but then you just realize that maybe that time never comes. Like you are like live in the moment, like
Yeah, it's a journey.
yeah.
Absolutely. And look, we're going to actually be playing out with Lucky Loser. But before we go, I would like to ask you, what do you hope your fans take from the music? What do
Maybe the
you-
energy and just like the songs, the rhythms, the melodies, and that kind of stuff. Maybe different for everyone, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe some like classic vibes. Like you can, it's really good produced music, but there is still like classic rock vibes. Like it's not that perfect on a like how I can say on that tape. like
Yeah.
like it's still a bit raw, a bit
Yeah, there's a bit of danger.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
and that what we wanna like do more. Like not just producing on a computer. We are musicians. We like to play
Mhm.
like our songs, and I love that people like right nice drum fill or something. But you
Mhm.
never know. A bit they made like from some loop from splice or something. What producers are using, like they got a kickstand. They wanna pick up the guitar or go behind the drum kit and play our songs. Not happened yet, but maybe in the future.
Well, like, have you guys anything else coming up? I know you're doing the Finnish tour at the moment, and then you mentioned there's a new album coming. Is there anything else that you're working on?
There's many things we are working on. The most time goes to working with our new album, and it's like we got the songs, maybe
Pretty much, yeah.
pretty much, yes, and we are releasing the first single in like in
Can
2
we say that?
yeah in 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like we've been in a our band started like we got the record deal and stuff, and the label wanted to that we go like that path or go there, don't go there, and now we are just like releasing first time music like
On our own,
yeah
without any label.
yeah
And so it's like it's really nice when you can just like do what you want, and I think that you can hear that in the music.
yeah
It's like it's kind of it's more natural.
it's really really that. But yeah, we are of course we are looking if there's some good people who is like that excited of our music than we are,
Mm.
but we are like happy at like situation where we are right now. We are looking forward to shows. We are looking to come back to tour Europe and again. But you know, these times it's like, let's see. But we are totally coming back on a tour in Europe, and you know, any
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, and yeah, looking for that.
I would look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, it'll be in the UK and Ireland. That'll be
I
cool.
hope to. Yeah.
Well,
That
look,
would be
guys,
the-
thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to see what comes next with you guys. And we're going to actually play out now with Lucky Loser. Here it is.
I'm giving you my everything. Such a source to keep. Don't